Welcome back to my channel. In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to set up Visual Studio Code for C or C++ programming language by following its official documentation. So let's get started. Make sure that you already have installed Visual Studio Code on your system, then open it. At first, install C or C++ extension for Visual Studio Code. So click on this link and then click on the install button. Now open Visual Studio Code. Okay, now click on this install button to install the C or C++ extension. It may take a while, and now make sure that you already have installed MinGW, GCC or G++ compiler, C or C++ extension installed successfully. Now install the MinGW toolchain on your system. Let's check whether you install MinGW on your system or not. Open command prompt and write this command here: gcc --version. If you don't have installed it on your system, follow this instruction to install MinGW toolchain on Windows operating system. So get the latest version of MinGW via this link. Click here. Now download this installer. It may take a while for downloading. After a successful download, go into the downloads folder and open this installer. Click on the next button. Now enter your desired installation folder. This is the default installation folder. You can change this. Click on the browse and then select the folder where you want to install. I am going to install it on this folder. Click on next. Click on next. It may take a while for installing sys2. That's it. The setup has finished. Click on the finish to exit the sys2 setup. If you want to launch this right now, check this box, otherwise uncheck. Then click on finish. Okay, sys2 is ready. So if you want to install MinGW, GCC or G++ compiler on your system, use this command. So copy this command and paste here. Now hit enter. If you want to proceed with installation, type Y and then hit enter. It may take a while for installing MinGW W64 for GCC compiler. That's it. GCC compiler installed successfully. Now verify the installation using this command. Write gcc --version and also G++ hyphen hyphen version. That's it. Now open command prompt and write this command here, gcc hyphen hyphen version, hit enter. That's it. After installing MSys2, it will update itself via pacman. And also verify. So copy this and paste here, hit enter. Now type y, hit enter. It may take a while. Now reopen command prompt and write this command, gdb hyphen hyphen version. That's it. Now I am going to create an application. Open command prompt and navigate to a directory where you want to store the application. I am going to navigate to the desktop or anywhere on your system. You can exit this. Now create a directory using this command, mkdir make directory command, and enter the directory name, my case projects, hit enter, and then navigate to the newly created directory using change directory command cd. Okay, and now I'm going to create the project folder and name it my first C project, then hit enter. Okay, now navigate to this directory and then now write this command, code space dot, to open this project in Visual Studio Code. So hit enter. Now select this option, trust the authors. Now I am going to add a source code file. So click on the new file button and then write a file name. I am going to name it main and then enter the extension C or CPP, C for C programming and CPP for C++ programming. Hit enter. Okay. Now you can install the C or C++ extension pack from Microsoft for the C language. Click on the install button. It may take a while. Now I am going to write a source code that will print a message. I am going to save this file. Press Ctrl+S, or you can save this directly from the file menu. Okay. You can also enable autosave to automatically save your file changes by selecting File Autosave. File and then select autosave. If you change something from here, that's it, autosave is working. The C or C++ extension uses the C or C++ compiler you have installed on your system to build your program. Make sure you have completed the installing the MinGW toolchain step before attempting to run and debug the C or C++ program in Visual Studio Code. So open the program file and then press the play button in the top right corner of the editor, this button. Now select this debug configuration. That's it, the program compiled successfully. And see the output in terminal. That's it. Now I am going to run a C++ program. So I am going to rename this file with the extension and then I'm going to change some code here. Okay, now I'm going to run this program. Now simply click on this run button to run this program. Also delete this and also delete this. Now click on this run button. Now select C or C++, G++ .exe build and debug active file. That's it. The C++ program runs successfully on Visual Studio Code. Now I am going to debug a C++ program on Visual Studio Code. So I am going to modify okay. To debug your code, go back to the program file so that it is the active file. So open and then select a breakpoint by clicking on the editor margin or using F9 on the current file. Press F9. Okay. And then from the drop down next to the play button, select debug C or C++ file. Now choose C or C++, G++ build and debug active file, already selected. Okay, let's explore the debugger. Before you start stepping through the code, let's take a moment to notice several changes in the user interface. The integrated terminal appears at the bottom of the source code editor. in the Debug console tab. This tab. In the Debug console tab, you see output that indicates the debugger is up and running. The editor highlights the line where you set a breakpoint before starting the debugger. The Run and Debug view on the left shows debugging information. You can add here expression to watch. Here the value of the variable I is 1. Okay. At the top of the code editor, a debugging control panel appears. This is the debugging control panel. This is the step into and this is the step out. Now we are ready to start stepping through the code. Select the step over icon in the debugging control panel. This will advance program execution to the first line of the for loop and skip over all the internal function calls within the variable I. Okay. Now press step into. Here see the value of the I has changed. Then if you want to stop the debugging, click on this stop button or press Shift plus F5 key from keyboard. If you are new to this channel, subscribe this channel and like, comment, share. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial.